Tiki taught me what I didn't want to be as a veteran. Tiki taught me how you don't make a young player feel welcome, how you don't make a young player feel like this could one day be his team.
Wow, Ryan Clark, you are making blank up because you don't know me like that, dude.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Around Association. Well, it seems like a beef that kind of started out between Saquon Barkley and Tiki Barber has kind of spilled over now as Ryan Clark and Tiki Barber. And in case you didn't know, all this stems from Tiki Barber basically telling Saquon Barkley, "You're dead to me," once he signed his deal with the Philadelphia Eagles, in which the New York Giants were not willing to pay him what he felt like his fair market value was. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business. Sorry, fans, if you're a fan like that or fanatic, it comes down to a business. So I ain't mad at nobody going to get their money. I don't care where they got to go get it from. But it made Tiki Barber, former New York Giants player, actually speak out, and him and Saquon started off having a little back and forth where Saquon Barkley actually responded to Tiki saying, "You're dead to me," and he actually put this post up. He said, "At Tiki Barber, LOL, yup, you're the prime example of loyalty to a team. I got the deal I wanted, secured more guaranteed money, which wasn't given to me before. So if fans are gonna hate me for that, so be it. But I never turned my back on my teammates, and I always had theirs." And this is where things get interesting. He said, "At Tiki Barber, you've been a hater since I got to New York. And all that dead to me talk, don't smile in my face when you see me." Now, Tiki actually responded to Saquon, and this is what Tiki actually had to say.
LOL, yep, you're the prime example of loyalty to a team. What the hell does that mean?
I have no idea.
Because you retired?
Because I got tired of getting beat up and I left the game, and they, by the way, won a Super Bowl after that? What are you talking about? I've been retired for 17 years, 18 years. I am now in the media. The fact that my emotional reaction responding to you going to the Philadelphia Eagles, which is, by the way, the voice of a lot of Giants fans. I'd say the majority of Giants fans, and you're going to come back and talk about something from 17 years ago that you don't even understand or are misrepresenting? That's fine. Be that way then. I like Saquon Barkley. And by the way, saying dead to me was basically tongue-in-cheek, but it is what it is. Get offended.
You've been a hater since I got to New York. Why have you been hating Saquon Barkley?
I don't even know what he's talking about. I've done nothing but support Saquon Barkley. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Now, if he's going to pull this, "I'm gone now, hate me if you want to," fine. We'll hate you, right? You're not talking to me because I don't care. I've been retired for a long time, almost 50 years old.
You didn't need
I know what my legacy is with the New York Giants. I'm pretty sure I was a Giant for life.
Do you think your legacy with the New York Giants is better than Saquon Barkley's?
Do I need to answer that?
Now, Ryan Clark actually hopped in as it relates to this whole thing, and he had this to say on his podcast, The Pivot, in regards to Tiki Barber.
The team could have kept him. He went and got some money somewhere else, man. I hate how this whole narrative is.
First off, congrats to Saquon. Saquon earned that deal in Philadelphia, what he had to go through in New York to get through this point, being franchise tagged last year. Now we're going to get to Tiki. Tiki taught me what I didn't want to be as a veteran. Tiki taught me how you don't make a young player feel welcome, how you don't make a young player feel like this could one day be his team. The way he made me feel as a young rookie and a second-year player, I said I don't ever want to be that dude. And he's continued to be that person. Like you said, he left football early, fully expecting to be on the Michael Strahan experience. But you weren't that dude. You also weren't liked and beloved like Saquon Barkley is. You weren't that sort of teammate that everybody rallied around last year. And here's what I do know. I know when I have a relationship with you, when I can joke. I know when I can tell one of the homies or some young man I mentor or a dude I'm tight with, hey man, you're dead to me, because he knows he's never gonna be that. He knows the relationship that we've developed is way beyond the jersey that he wears. And don't try to backtrack it once you say it. Don't try to ingratiate yourself to the New York Giants fans who may feel the same way, who you said you're echoing, and then say it's tongue in cheek. Nah, stand on it. And when he calls you out, stand on it. And the one thing people like him taught me when I was in that Giants locker room is I'm gonna have parties for the rookies when there's nowhere to go on the week they're trying to figure out if they're on the team or not. I'm gonna host Bible study. I'm gonna make sure you ain't using all your money at rookie parties. I'm gonna make you feel like, with you the OG, that's the way it's supposed to be done. And he never did that, at least as what I could see, and the way he was to me as a player. And he's continuing to act the same sort of way in the media. And it's a reason people feel the way that he does, and nobody wraps their arms around him as a former player.
Now, Tiki did not like what Ryan Clark said, so just like he did with Saquon, he actually responded to Ryan Clark in regards to it.
Wow, Ryan Clark, you are making blank up, because you don't know me like that, dude. What is he talking about? I didn't embrace young players. Ask Brandon Jacobs if I embraced him. Now that he's the big wig at ESPN, he thinks he can just take shots and his word is gospel. He's making a story that fits his agenda. And he doesn't know me well enough to talk about me. So shut the hell up, Ryan Clark. Please. You sound like a fool. If you think it's cool and trendy to make me the bad guy because it makes you cooler and trendier, by all means, shoot away, Ryan. He's uninformed. He doesn't know me that. He doesn't know me like that. Don't talk about me like that, because you don't know me like that. You don't know my relationships with my team, my former teammates, the organization. But you act like you know. You speak in a nice, calm, controlled way and give this like perfect troll job, not even troll job, but kill job of me. And it's not true. It's an opportunistic shot that he's taking because he thinks that he's going to gain advantage by being a jackass to me. Congratulations, Ryan. Good luck in your career as well.
Now, I always find it funny whenever someone who speaks about a situation they don't know and then they get called out on it, they play the victim. So I'm pretty sure Tiki wasn't with Saquon in the meetings and the back and forth that Saquon's had for years now with the Giants about getting a deal done, not being franchise tagged. But you said Ryan Clark's uninformed about your relationship with, like, I don't understand that, man. Hating on anybody getting a bag. I just got one thing to say to that.
Tinky, shut up.